Hey everyone, it's Types, and today I'm going to be looking at Paldean Fates. Paldean Fates is the upcoming expansion. Also, sorry if my voice is weird. I'm a little sick at the moment, but hopefully it's getting better. It should be. Anyway, so Paldean Fates is coming in. Um, when is this coming to say here? I don't know. It's coming soon. Um, let's see. Oh, there we go. It's coming at the end of January, so in around 3 weeks or so. Yep, that seems about right. So that's gonna be pretty cool. It's an interesting set. It's a small set, and it has not a lot of stuff, but there is some new stuff. I'm gonna be looking at just the new cards, not the arts. At some point, I might look at the arts as well, though. Um, anyway, so first I want to look at the card translations here. I honestly don't know what all these cards are. Venusaur EX. Did we not see this? I thought we did. Yeah, I don't think this is actually a new card. Um, for this, it's not that good, right? I could have sworn we saw this. Maybe we didn't. Anyway, Venusaur EX is a card. Let me see. Yeah, we did see this. Okay, it's a new art, so I don't know why that's here. It's kind of weird. Oh, and then Charizard and Blastoise. So we're getting new arts for those apparently. That's fine. It doesn't really matter. Maractus here is pretty bad. I just colorless, kind of like a fun little card, a very theme decky card, but not that good of a card. Skill Villain EX is moderately interesting. This is one of the big new cards, I guess. Again, this set's not super good, but Spicy Bite, it burns and stops retreating. There's someone mentioned this for control. It's not great for control, but this does stop retreating, so you could kind of trap something for a while, and then you will slowly damage it until it essentially dies or it does die. So you could do that. It's kind of like paralysis, but they can obviously attack. But it could be decent. I don't hate this attack, but it's obviously not super good either. And we are going to be losing Zoroark soon, but this set is going to come out before rotation. Two-Faced Crash. It does 140 discard random card for your opponent's hand and discard the top card of their deck. And this is a little more interesting. It's not a ton of damage, but some okay disruption. I think there's some potential. I don't think there's a ton of potential with this attack, but it's not awful either. And so we got Espathra EX, which I guess is new. Yeah, okay, it is new. So, I knew we got this. A lot of these cards were revealed a long time ago as well. But so, Dazzling Daze, as long as the Pokemon is in the active, attacks used by your opponent's active cost one color more. This is kind of disruptive. To some decks, this is really bad. To a lot of decks, this isn't a big deal, though. Then you do have Psyball, which does 30 more for each energy attached to both active Pokemon. Potentially, this is a decent counter to Charizard EX as a Psychic Pokemon, I think. Um, let's see. So if you have like 3 energy, they have 3 energy. That's 210. Actually, I think you need a total of 5 energy. Yeah, 500 is going to be meaning you're hitting 150 plus 30 is 180. So you should be able to get there with 5 energy. So if you have two, they have three. Your ability forces them to get three on. This could be an okay counter to Charizard EX, but I mean, it's kind of niche since it's stage one. It's psychic, so maybe, but probably not. Kind of interesting though. This Charmeleon is new, immune to effects of attacks done to this Pokemon. It has 50 for 2. I honestly don't know the best Charmeleon. This might be the best one. They're all kind of like different as well. But I think you could run this. I mean, it's a mild change, but it could be ran. Charizard DX not new. Magmar and Magmortar are pretty bad. Magmortar does do 170 for 3 though. As a stage 1. Not the best, but it's not that bad honestly. You could like in Zoroark play this as a fire attacker, but I think it's what do we have? I actually don't know what we have as a Zoroark fire attacker. I can't think of it off the top of my head. So this might be fine. Fire isn't the best weakness to hit, but potentially it's not that bad. It's okay. With reversal though. Camera up. Oh, this also whoa, this hits a lot. You may just get a fire energy from Spike If you do, you hit 240. That's actually really powerful. This camera up's pretty decent. It's not that good. Again, you're looking at it as like a Zoroark tech or some stage 1 box tech after Zoroark rotates with reversal, and it could be okay for this. It's not like amazing or anything, but I don't hate this card. Heavertum 100 for 2 for itself, not good enough, unfortunately. It's not like horrible, but it's not that good. Panseer, why do we get this? I guess it's fine. I don't even know what the current Panseer is, but no one plays the semi-stack either. It's unfortunately not very good. I should probably try it out. I have not tried it out yet, actually. So up we got Horsey. I don't think this is any good. I don't know what the other Horseys are. It might be better, but Sea King, no, Seadra and King Drew, I don't see much play. There are some decent ones, but I don't think this is a big deal. Napper's not particularly good. 50 and paralysis on a coin flip is not that good. And then recovering at 3 basic energy is not that good. Carvana, not that. Oh, this is an alternate art. Oh, wait, did it say that these are alternate arts? No, it didn't, but they are. Then Frigimax 70 HP to retreat, draw card. Is this a new best Frigimax? Why are we in? Let's do English. Okay, so we just have 2. Yeah, I think this is going to be the new best Frigimax. It's of course debatable, but I think this is the best one. Um, I don't know. I don't hate it. I kind of like it. Obviously, it doesn't change things much, but it is potentially the new best Frigimax. Jin Chao, look at the top of your deck. You can put it back on top by discard. Doesn't seem that good. Lantern, though, 180. Oh, it does 200 as a lightning attacker. This is like pretty decent. Again, I don't know. I don't think there's an amazing lightning attacker. There's like a Raichu. There's this Raichu, which is actually decent. I think this Raichu's a little better, but it's certainly debatable. I don't think Lantern's bad. There's some other Raichus as well. There's this Raichu. Wait, there's this Raichu as well. I did not know this was a Raichu. Um, hmm. And then there's yeah, so there's this Raichu as well. But I think Lantern's pretty decent as a Zoroark tech. Obviously Zoroark, as I said, will be rotating soon though. Belly Bolt does oh, I can do up to just cut up to 2 lightning from this Pokemon 170. Yeah, that's not great. Kilowattrel is really interesting. United Thunder. This is not United Wings, but it copies. It interacts with United Wings. Does 10 damage to one of your opponents. 10 snipe for each United Wings Pokemon you discard. Potentially decent. It's not that good though. Obviously, it's not United Wings, so it's not buffing your damage. But it's a cool card. I think it will elevate the deck a little bit, but oh, actually, I don't know. It's not great. The most you're sniping, assuming you miraculously have all 12 in the discard, which is essentially impossible because you do evolve from Wattrel, but there's like, so I don't know. You'd be sniping 120, which isn't that good. I mean, at 120, snipe is pretty decent, but like, you're going to be probably maybe something like 90 or something. 90 is an okay snipe, even like 70. Potentially could get some good value out of this, but you need to wait. Like, it's not turn 1 because it's an evolution, so I don't think Kilowattrel is quite all that. Execute, nothing. Executor. Ooh, okay. I don't hate this. Psychic Loops, 160 for 3. You put 2 energy from this Pokemon into your hand. Again, Zoroark, a good psychic option. There are ones that do more. There's like Serial Edge or whatever. And there's some other things I think, but it's just pretty decent. Potentially. There's another Cleffa. So in search deck for 2 basic energy, reveal and put in your hand and then shuffle your deck. This is actually decent. I think the baby Pokemon I've seen like no play so far. There's like Iron Valiant and there's gonna be Iron Crown and there's currently Metacham and Inteleon and Urshifu and Radiant Greninja and Sableye. So it's like those are all bad for Cleffa. But in the future, I think this Cleffa could see play. I think it's worse than the other one, but it's not that bad. Another Nadu and Zadu. Okay, I don't know if this Nadu is a reprint, but this Zadu is. Is this the new best Nadu? Is it a new Nadu? I really don't know. I played with it some, but um, no, I can't spell. There we go. Nadu. It is the same Nadu. Okay. Chimecho is whoa. Oh, okay. It's 2 colors. Okay, still very good. Okay, sleep induces switching one of your opponent's bench to the active, and then your opponent's new active is asleep. That's pretty good. I mean, it's Gust for like a Ditto control. Well, Ditto's rotating. Wait, no, is Ditto rotating? I really should know this. It's not that good of a card. I don't believe it is. No, it's not. Okay, yeah, I was like, I don't think it is, and it's not. So I'm really happy about that. So you could put this in Ditto control. Wait a second, Jinx is still in format though, right? Yeah, Jinx is still gonna be in format. I don't know which is better. Like being lower HP in this case doesn't help you at all because like, well, I mean, we all have level ball tiny bit together, but I don't know if it's better or worse than Jinx. But I do think this card's pretty decent. We also have double turbo, and I kind of like Chimecho. It's pretty cool. I thought it was 1 energy at first, which would have been insane, but it's not. But it's cool. Latias, 100 for 30. Psychic Energy, no retreat. Not that good though. Mr. Mime, this one's pretty funny. Make believe copycat for free, of course, is a baby at free retreat, 30 HP. choose one of your Pokemon. No, your opponent chooses one of their Pokemon's attacks, and you use that attack as this attack. A lot of the time, this is going to be useless, but sometimes it'll be like insanely good. Very rarely, but occasionally it will be good. I'm trying to think how often it'll have like any value because you need to be hitting at least like 30 or like 60 or something. Like it's not great. It's bad. It's funny though. I could see the seeing play. Um, it's okay against like Snorlax. It's not like that against Snorlax, but it's okay. It's okay against I don't know. It's not great. It's not very good. But it's a funny card. I think it has some potential, I guess. Woobat, oh, Confusion, but it's 6, and you do 30. That's not that good, because Confusion obviously is probably one of the weaker special conditions. Whimsicott, not that good. Yamask, um, is this a reprint? I don't know, but it doesn't matter. Adidine, not particularly impressive. Gimmighoul, this is okay, but not that good. Potentially the best Gimmighoul, though. Flittle, um, Fampi, and then Donphan. Okay, another like classic Zoroark attacker. Not that good though. Pupitar, and Barbo. Like, what are these like random Pokemon? Uh, so obviously a lot of these aren't good. Grapple locked. Ooh, 30, and at the end of your opponent's next turn, the defending Pokemon will be knocked out. Potentially, obviously good as it can one-shot anything, but will require some cooperation by your opponent. Um, I don't know. Like obviously, if you get trapped in the active, it's good, but it's not even like broken. I mean, then it's pretty broken, but like I don't know. I think there's enough switching that it's not gonna work. Garganacl EX. This can't be affected by special conditions. 170 for 3 takes 60 less next turn. You pair it with the other Garganacl. Okay, you're up to essentially 400, which is very good, obviously. Um, I don't think this is good enough, quite frankly. I mean, you have like Oricorio and Serenity EX, and you have some options, but like it's still kind of bad. It's a lot of energy. Let's say I have 2 stage 2s is just like a lot, obviously as well. Let's see, Minecraft Donkey Kong itself. Um, oh, so this one heals. During Pokemon checkup, heal 20 from each of your Pokemon. And this one says you may attach a basic fighting from your discard to one of your Pokemon. If you do, heal 30. So I think this, like Garganacl has some value here. So it's the single prize or the multi prize, but it's not great. Great Tusky Axe, I talked about this some previously, but I'll go over it quickly. It has an ability that like mills you a bunch, but it does 260 for 4, has 250 HP, and then he goes through effects. It's like in some sense good because it's like big, but that's it. You need to rely on the high HP and then get lucky with your mills as well, because milling yourself 5 is just not good. Like it's a very bad downside. There are ways to turn it off, but you essentially don't get any upside from it. Like you're not gonna pair it with United Wings or something. So yeah, Great Tusk. You could pair with United Wings, but I mean it's so random. Um, yeah, I don't know. I don't think this card's good. Um, I guess we got ourselves Ghastly, Haunter, and Gengar. So you're trying to switch your active one to your bench. That's not bad. Night Key as an ability, it's like decent. Is it better than Dragonite? It's different, obviously. Like Dragonite gives all your Pokemon free retreat. This switches. I kind of like Gengar here. I don't despise it, but I don't love it either, though. It's cool, I guess, but not that useful. And Gengar 100 for 2 as well, and if sleep not that good. Scraggy, Scrafty, nothing particularly impressive there. Revavroom, not particularly good. I mean, yeah, like a classic, like reversal attacker, but not a particularly good one. Iron Treads. Iron Treads is actually really interesting. 150 for 3. You discard Future Booster Energy Capsule from it. Then it takes 150 damage less next turn, which is like a lot. It's pretty good, but it's almost awkward. The energy is super awkward. It is like kind of payable, but it's so hard to pay. Like you need to work a lot to pay it because there's no Bronzong Metal Sauce or anything. So it's pretty awkward. And no Bronzong. Well, you will have Bronzong a short time, but obviously not Saucer. Could do Terra Scenario. I don't know. I don't hate this card, but I don't really love it either. Goldengo is not very good. Actually, no. You can do you can accelerate a bunch of energy and then like flip a bunch. It's kind of funny. Actually, no. Goldengo's attack is decent. Attaching a number of basic metal from your hand to your Pokemon any way you like. Obviously, the major issue here is it's a stage 1, which is not great. I don't despise this card. I don't think it's that good, but I think potentially with It could be a way to power up Iron Thread. It's not a great way to power it up, but it is a way to power it up. Cyclizar, 100 for 3 and immune to damage on a coin flip isn't like bad, but its typing's awkward and it's not that good. Porygon, not that good. Strudel, obviously not that good. What's it? Grafai? Um, yeah, that's bad. I like Reddit. This is not good. Unfortunately, it's a cool card. I like the art, but it's not good. Um, Cyclic, because the Core promos look sick in my opinion. Essentially all of them. I'm looking through, and which ones are the Core promos? There was like one or two earlier I thought as well. Maybe not. Well, yeah, this Latias like second looking. Maybe that was it. But the Core promos are pretty cool, but also like a lot of them are really bad. So yeah, but I really love the look of the Grafai EX, but and that's about it. It's kind of bad. Then we have some trainers. So these are potentially the good ones, including Pneumonia, whatever. Atticus. You can only use this if your opponent's active is poison. Shuffle your hand to your deck, draw 7. What? How do you poison? You have Paldean Clodsire. I don't know. I don't despise this. I think you could pair this with Paldean Clodsire EX. Potentially get some good, or the Among Us guy, the Boop on it. I don't hate Atticus here. Yeah, I think this could be decent. It's a little awkward, but I kind of like this card. It seems fun. It doesn't seem super good. It seems okay. Your opponent reveals your hand with Clive, then draw 2 for each supporter you find there. You obviously need to hit 2 supporters pretty consistently, or you need to hit 1 consistent. No, you need 2 consistently. Most decks don't play a lot of supporters. I think it'll be drawing 2 pretty consistently. I don't think it's awful, but I don't think it's consistent. Moonlit Hill, big card, I guess. Really good for Gardevoir. Once during each player's turn, they may discard basic Psychic from the hand in order to heal 30 from each of their Pokemon. Super good with Gardevoir EX, obviously, but potentially good with other decks as well. I think Moonlit Hill is going to be. It's not really good with that many other decks, mostly Gardevoir, but I think it's going to be insane in Gardevoir. It's going to be very good. I think it will be a nice piece to help it out post rotation when you're losing some pretty major pieces. So you can pair this with like Mawile or something. We have Pneumonia, Pneumonia's Backpack. Put 2 Pneumonia from your discard into your hand. That's potentially decent. I mean, it's not great, but I'm thinking with a build hand style deck, you could actually play this. Right, for it, look at the top 5, just cut any number of cards you find. They put the rest back in any order. That seems bad. Potentially could be useful super situationally, but for the most part, bad. Then we have Students in Paldea. Search deck for a Pokemon that doesn't have a rule box reveal and put it into your hand. But for each other Students in Paldea in your discard, you may search check for another Pokemon that doesn't have a rule box. And I assume put it into your hand. It doesn't say that, but presumably that's what it means. So if you have 3 in the discard, you search for 4, which is obviously good. It's not even that good though. Playing 1 is bad. Playing 2 is not, or like getting 2 is not that bad, but it's not that good. You need 3 to get good value. I just can't think of a deck off the top of my head that wants this. I don't despise this card. I think it's kind of funny, potentially with like curly engine decks. I kind of like it, but it's not that good. And then we have TM Crisis Punch. This Pokemon, the Pokemon this card is attached to, you can use the attack of this card. You need the energy, and you discard at the end of your turn. So normal TM stuff, but then Crisis Punch 280 for 3. But you can only use this when you have exactly 1 prize remaining. That is very powerful. This is obviously very good. So you want to pair this with something like I don't know, potentially Lost Zone. I think it would be pretty decent in Lost Zone. It could be good in other decks. It's kind of like Radiant Charizard. It's actually very similar. And so I'd say it's just like that. Arguably more versatile, but arguably less as well. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, consider subscribing. I'll be covering this new set some more with some deck ideas in the future. It's not the best set, but it's okay. But I hope you enjoyed, and as always, I'm excited to see you in the next video.